up, Coach?
What's up? Good morning.
Good morning.
Fire away.
You know, it look like you guys need to go hit somebody else because it look like y'all getting tired of hitting each other already.
Yeah, right now, as we're coming in, it's the third day of pass. Anytime you have 3 days of pass, like it's gonna get chippy. Guys are sore. Guys are beat up. That's training camp, so it's expected. Guys get a little chippy at times, but also just keeping it confined, not letting it get out of hand. Thought guys did a good job of that.
Unfortunately, you saw the concern from the guys, the passion for their teammate. How tough is that to really see that? What he's trying to do this thing?
Yeah, as we're practicing at training camp, unfortunately injuries and things happen. You never want to see a guy go down like Keontae went down today and had to be carted off. We just wish him the best. We'll continue to evaluate him and see where he is, but you never want to see that. Just got to make sure we're staying up, protecting each other.
How would you assess the 2-minute drill for the first team tonight?
We'll go back and look at it on film. I thought overall, as I assessed practice, thought, it looked like from the field, defense had the upper hand, made a lot of plays on the football, and they continued to do that all throughout camp. And we just had to find a way, continue to not make those plays. We got to protect the ball from an offensive perspective. Really pleased with what the defense is doing, but you don't want to see that too much, from an offensive side. So we'll continue to look at the film, continue to evaluate it. All these practices, like this is, I think, day 7 for us. This is continuing to learn from what we're doing. So we'll continue to put guys in different situations. It's the first time doing the 2-minute drill today. We'll continue to work on that and continue to make sure guys are situationally aware, playing smart football when it comes down to the end of the game.
Having said that, how can you?
They're playing really well. They've been playing with block camp. It's kind of that balance of offense having to fight for every inch. Sometimes making plays, but at the same time, kind of wanting to see where it's supposed to be. It's just kind of that balance between defense playing really well and the offense still trying to be able to cut it back consistently.
Yeah, for me, I don't swing back from the pendulum. Like, it's a matter that we go evaluate the film, consistently look at the decision making, all right, how guys are protecting, how guys are rushing, how guys are covering, running their route. Like, all of it is evaluated. So it's not like one side has a good day and it's oh my, we're not good. That's not the case. It's always our offense made a lot of plays, a lot of explosive plays yesterday, and usually in camp, that's how it goes. One side gets the best of one side the other day, the other side comes out and do what. So it's not anything for me to pull out the panic meter about. It's just camp. Guys are competing, and I love that we have a very competitive team. And that's what stood out the most to me about our team throughout this camp, just how competitive these guys are and how both sides continue to show up and make plays.
What are your thoughts on the secondary and how you're seeing it grow right now?
Secondary, they're doing a really good job. Guys are playing together. They're communicating really well. You see Kalen, Kamara, young guys, they're getting just more comfortable with what's asked of them, and they're playing within the structures of the defense and still making plays. And CJ, adding him back there, he's done a really good job of getting acclimated to how we do things, done a great job of communicating, working with the young guys. So I'm pleased with where the guys are in the back end. I think they can be really a strong unit for us, for our entire team, and we need them to play well for us to have a good team.
What did you see from the corners on the depth chart behind Stingley and Lassiter?
Oh, you see a lot of guys continue to make plays. Jalen Smith, you see Tremont, Arnett, D. Ross, all those guys, they show up every day. I go and I show highlights to our guys in team meetings of our practices, and there are different guys every day, at the corner position showing up. And so that's encouraging when you have guys who you can count on to step out there and make plays. And now all those guys will be evaluated as we go through our preseason games to see, how we can do it versus other teams, different looks, different routes. But right now at this point in camp, still very, very excited to see how this group will continue to grow. Jaden's done a really nice job. I think our coaches have done a great job with all of our rookies. Like, that's the one thing I harp on is that growth, all right? and having that steady persistence to improve your craft every single day. Our coach is doing a great job working with the rookies. Jaden has done an outstanding job, and Coach Ben McDaniel has done a great job, not only with Jaden, but with Jalen, all of his rookies, and all of the vets as well.
We'll close with Will and Sam.
How far along is he for a rookie receiver compared to some of the guys that you've seen in the past? Where do you still want to see him improve?
And he's right where he needs to be. For me, I'm not comparing him to anyone else. Just for him and where he is, Jaden is doing a nice job, and he's improving every day, and that's all I can ask of him. I think it's unfair to try to compare him to someone else. He just has to keep improving his game, and that's all he needs to worry about.
Stat that you think is just really overrated? Well,
Say that
do
again?
you have a stat that you think is just really overrated?
A stat that's overrated? Nah, I don't know. A lot of them. The one that matters to me is winning. That's all I care about. How do you win a game? But what stats are you thinking about?
Well, yesterday you were talking about like sacks, like
Yeah.
it's all right if you get a sack, or like pressures,
Yeah.
1-2 type of deal. Like, it's
Yeah.
something that we talk about that just doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can say, as I mentioned the other day, sacks, they do get overrated. If a guy gets 10 sacks, like, wow. But always taking the mindset, you think about, a season. A guy has, you talk about guys playing 800 plays, 900 plays, and he gets 10 sacks, and that's a great year. So you talk about 10 plays out of 900. Well, what about a guy who gets 50 pressures and the ball has to come out? You're able to get a pick, interception off of that football. Which one matters most, right? And if a guy get 20 sacks, it's a Hall of Famer. So it does get, kind of, I'm not downgrading sacks. I love sacks, and I want to lead the league in sacks. But it can get a little overrated. All right. Appreciate it, guys.